Osofo pahiri baako a wagidin e wo Ghana ha pa e de na kosem ababedan Osofo Prince a ne nsem ho ka nyina ne se ono Osofo no na yire a oye Osofo maame apamo no asi abonten wa woni nkosa ato ne nyoma nyina egu abonten a Osofo maame so ma ne mba embeda da mu biem na Osofo no aka na kosem na momie koti na oka wi no Osofo maame no so e kan ye na ye fancy wo love and unity together we stand.
I'm here with my wife, and we've been married for 3 years. But then these days, anytime we have any kind of misunderstanding, she tells me to pack out and she tells me to come and remarry her. I don't understand when she says that because we are already married, living in our matrimonial home. So we are here this evening to ask you to help me ask my wife why she tells me to remarry her.
Well, you're on it, for some time now. Say pack on your feel.
Yes, please.
And you should come back and remarry her.
Yes, please.
And your man says, Oba a money kuno. Oh, yeah.
Not everything. She denies me sex. Sometimes when I go out and I'm late, the time that I'll get home, the doors are locked, expecting me to sleep outside.
In your matrimonial home?
Yes, please.
I see. Mommy, good evening.
Good evening, Pastor.
I think so. Somebody brought for no country. I know the chica crab and then cross it for those. We make come on. So tell me, your husband is accusing you, say, I forgot to even ask, 3 years of marriage, Moba, you have a child?
Yes, we have one child.
You have one child. Talk to me. What's the issue? Your husband says you lock him out, you don't allow him to sleep with you, and you don't do your duties as a wife. And you have asked him to come and remarry you again, even though he has paid your bride price. I want to know. Then, what do you want to tell me? There's him.
Thank you, Pastor. It is true that we've married for 3 good years. I met my husband here, so-called man of God.
Oh, he's a pastor?
Oh, yes. I met him and then he was doing the ministry. I like God and I love God so much. So I made up my mind that there was one day that I went to the Achimota forest to pray. How I met him. I went to the Achimota forest to pray. And usually I see him around. So we normally talk and then we became friends. That was when, and then he came up proposing to me. And I agreed to that because he's a very nice man. And the way he talks and preach, I love it. So we got on preparation. We stayed for, I think we had a relationship for about 1 year. And then later he went to see my family that he wanted to get married to me. But before that, when we were in a relationship, he got me pregnant. And because he's a pastor, I cannot, keep the pregnancy while he's not married to me. So, when I was talking, because of his ministry, he doesn't do anything apart from his ministry. So he doesn't have much finance. Actually, I'm a banker. So I try to, organize some money. And then he went to see my family. And then we took a list from her family. We bought everything and then...
With whose money?
My money, Pastor. My money.
You got pregnant?
I got pregnant, yes. Because of that, I couldn't keep that shame and that. So, we tried to do everything. But he didn't bring anything because he was telling me he doesn't have ministry, doesn't have a church. He normally goes to the forest to go and pray. That's what he does, which I agree because he's a nice man. I love him. So I use my money to do everything so that we cover the shame out of it. After I delivered, and then the house that he was staying, we stayed there and then the rent was due. We have to look for money to come and pay the rent. He wasn't. And like I said, I love him. So I went to the bank to take a mortgage to rent. My husband didn't even do anything to support. As I'm talking to you, sometimes we'll be in the house. I'm expecting my man to help me taking care of the child he wants. So I went to bring in my little sister to come and support home. Pastor, you wouldn't believe what my husband tried doing to my younger sister.
What did he do?
You know, my younger sister told me that when I'm not around, my husband tried to, have an affair with her.
Your little sister.
Yes, I didn't believe her, but, because I love her. But later on, I realized there was something fishy. That he was talking to some people that my wife, I don't love him. Sorry, I don't love her, and all sort of that. And in fact, when even the people that I brought to marry her were strangers.
Who is talking here? Your husband?
Yes.
He's telling somebody.
That's it, yeah. Because I called him, I picked his phone. His phone was there, and then I picked it, and I tried to read some conversations and other stuff, because I was trying to, I didn't believe him. He was trying to do something funny. I don't trust my husband here, Pastor, trust me. He's capable of doing a lot of things. It will shock you. I'm sorry you're a man of God and I'm here telling you all sort of things. So like I said, when I heard all those things, because I was just doing all those kind of things out of love. So for now, me yes, I am money because me don't know.
Okay.
And I nipa ho ye me mobo and so do. Eti bibi ana mafa to me ho so e was onu ni be mani mo na was anke weden. Oh yeah. Right? And see, it got to a point of time, my son and my papers be a woho, me kita me car. Wakofa car no, atom. Waton. So for you won't believe it. I'm trying to, this man here, he's capable of doing a lot of things. I wonder how he calls himself a man of God. So, Pastor, like I said, I discovered all these things and I realized that me Jimmy me huwa wari anymore. It's better say me mano ako.
And Crawford no no finding out in the conversation.
Yes.
Say enye
yes. I didn't hear. Sometimes it's not every time that I even get money to take care of him. Sometimes I have to go. There's some woman that sells food items. Sometimes I'll go and credit food from that woman and come and could this man come and eat with her, asking me where I got the money from. Sometimes I called my friends to ask money and then I'll cook for him to come and eat. Pastor, is too much. I want him to leave. And moreover, the reason why I'm saying that he should remarry to me, I use my money. Because of the shame, because of the pregnancy that we had during the courtship. I use my money. And then I want him to, if he claims that he loves me, he should find money and then remarry to me. Let's go to his. I want to know his family.
The people that came were not his family?
Yes.
How did you find out?
I found out from the conversation that he had with his friends.
So he doesn't do anything to help you?
He doesn't do anything.
How much did he contribute in the engagement, the wedding, the marriage?
According to him, he said that some of his friends, pastors, tried to give him some money.
It is kind of the rule.
700 cedis.
700 cedis. From buying of the things and everything. So 700 cedis not the other day.
700 cedis. And I remember that he brought it as we add little to it so that we put it inside what the family would take from us. From him. Sorry.
A banker like you.
I did it out of love.
How did of how Jimmy free or cause you did it out of it? You did it out of it. I don't want to. Bible cast a bema betting and free. I'm one kind of.
At that time, I loved him.
At that time, you love wine. What better now? Don't
want to.
You don't want what?
You should go. I'm tired of everything, okay? You should go.
Oba kama te se wono. Ukotua be maka no be ware.
Like I said.
Kabrofo tire me. Ukotua be maka no be ware o. Oba kama te se wo. As beautiful as you. Ukotua with your education. Ukotua be maka no be ware o. Okay. Does he take care of you and the child?
No.
He
doesn't. I pay school fees and then I do everything by myself.
When you chop money.
He doesn't do that.
When fees or worry when you chop money.
Sometimes maybe 20 cedis or 15 Ghana cedis. And I have
15?
Yes.
Or
please.
20?
Yes. He told he doesn't have money.
Does he sleep with you?
Yes, he does.
Who is aware of this? Have you told your family? No. You are dying in silence. Maza.
Yes, Pastor Prince.
They don't come and Pastor Prince me. Are you a pastor?
I am.
A man of God?
Yes.
Before then, you said he was trying to molest your little sister. And what happened? And how did you know that he said he didn't love you? I need all those parts before I start action.
My kid sister tells me, he's a pastor, so he normally stays, so he doesn't do anything apart from his
Onyere.
So whenever I'm away from home, that's where he tries. Because times I said she was sleeping, and then she saw my husband pulling out, her panty. So she screamed. That was when it's like, I was trying to, according to my sister said that he was trying to, help her dress well.
And how did you find out your husband said he doesn't love you?
I found out when he was talking to a friend on the phone.
Do you have that evidence?
I have it on my phone right here.
Okay, so I want to get ready to look for it and bring it to me. Man of God, can I have your name?
Come again.
Give me any other name. I don't want people to know it's you.
I'm Kingsley.
Man of God. Man of God.
Yeah, Pastor Prince.
You're a man of God.
I am.
You.
Yes.
You got your wife pregnant.
Yes.
So me make a tree no account bro for why. Mr. Let me ask you a question. So during the 9 months pregnancy of your wife, tell me one day that you gave her money for antenatal.
I wouldn't say I gave her money for antenatal, but I used to help her in any little way that I could that time.
Which little way?
I get money from outsiders, so when I get it, I give it to her.
How much?
It depends on what I get. Sometimes I give her 200 CDs. All what she's saying is a lie that I give her 15 CDs. Sometimes I give her more.
Okay.
You said you give me how much? 200 cedis.
Ever since you have known your husband, has he given you 200 CDs before?
I'm even surprised here. I'm even surprised. 200 Ghana cedi. When was that? The last money that I think that, he gave me was 50 Ghana cedi.
That's the highest money.
That is it.
Do you give him money?
Yes, I do. I do give him money. I buy clothing for him when he's going to the forest to pray. I just want him to look good.
You want him to look good?
Yes.
And maybe a Jimmy say, and if you ask our amenity fear, can you already done naked? Here. Ready, Yankopo. And maybe a Yan for power, Osofo.
Yeah.
You are lying to me.
I'm not lying.
Your wife is challenging you. Challenge her.
When I do things,
Who does the house belong to?
it belongs to us. But she rented it.
It's a mortgage house, so you are paying it small, so that it will become your own. Who is paying for the house?
She.
So how does the house belong to you now? How does the house become yours?
Anything that belongs to her belongs to her.
Everybody nyankopon. So have you paid some of the mortgage before?
I'm looking forward to. I would help
When?
soon.
Okay.
It's not a lie. How is it a lie? I would help her.
Do you love this woman?
Yes, I do.
You love this woman?
Yes, I
I'll
love.
soon. Do you have the evidence now? Okay. Thank you. Okay. So the evidence that you have, no, you say you love your wife. You say you love your wife, right?
Yes, I love her.
Okay. And you say when she was pregnant, you took her to antenatal.
I didn't, but I used to give her money sometimes.
Why do you need more?
I
Sometimes.
do.
Do you give her chop money?
Not always, because I don't work. When, like I said, when I get money from outsiders or from people that believe in my ministry, I give her. I don't know why she doesn't appreciate whatever I do.
Okay, so there's a conversation here, a voice note that you said you were telling your friends that you didn't like her and that you know what you are doing. That's number one. Number two, there is an evidence to the fact that you attempted to have something to do with her little sister.
I wouldn't touch her little sister for no reason. I feel like she is trying to get a lot of reasons to just leave the marriage.
Okay, so the touching of the little sister is a lie.
No, it's not true. Maybe I was just trying to adjust her bed sheet or whatever she was sleeping in.
You are trying to adjust her bed sheet
Yeah.
by removing her pants.
No, I never did that.
But the girl said you removed her pants.
It's not true. She's finding reasons to leave the marriage. It's not true.
Okay. But the first one, you couldn't answer. There is an evidence here that you were telling somebody that you didn't love your wife. You know what you are doing.
Maybe I didn't mean it.
Hey! Nyamemba. Okay. You have taken her car to go and sell without her knowledge. Or the Lord told you.
No, I invested the money.
You took your wife's car without her knowledge. You sold the car. You didn't buy her one. She managed to buy one. You sold it and invested the money without telling her.
Yeah, because it would benefit us in the future. And when,
You should have told me before doing that.
well, I'm sorry.
Okay. Please, whose house is this? Who is building this house? Thank you.
I am.
You are building a house
Yeah.
and your wife is not aware.
I would have told her.
Wait, you are building a house,
Yes.
but there's another woman staying in that house already.
She's just a caretaker.
It's not true.
It's true.
We have recorded the lady. Why are you lying? Why will you come and sit here and lie? Who is that lady staying in the house? And who is that child with that lady? You are lying. When you be bunu kwasi abet na be keka brofo akyere me. Say believe in my ministry, ministry be. Lying ministry. How can you live with a woman on who etua mortgage? Who will see fie? Maybe that question. Mudi nyame akata mo ni munya mabu o kwasi akeke. Enya ta. When you go school and go, so again the soon answer. We will not go school kwa. School no kwa. When you're about who are the people that came to pay a bride price? I want to know.
They're like my family, but they're my friends. I grew up with all of them.
Where are your family members?
I don't really have a family.
Okay. Give me the phone. Let me give you another evidence. Please, I want the one that you guys went to the house and interviewed the lady there. Please listen to this voice note. Start from the beginning.
Yeah, I've heard.
So, who is the lady to you now?
She's nobody to me.
And she can say that she has a child with you. Okay. If you've denied the lady, who is that child? I'm daring you, deny the child too. Who is that child?
Speak the truth.
You see, let me tell you something. I want to first of all tell you this. See, you are a very wicked man. And I will tell you the truth. I don't care what anybody thinks. You are a very wicked man. We are a very wicked man. You have met someone who will be bad. Or also what Jimmy. And I will put kwasia. All in the name of marriage. Because of power ain't. And my baby, me need the awariya. Awariya to anko heaven. And my baby, me need the awariya. When you be back, ebu no kwasia meboa. Who the ones who sit down our girlfriend team? Oh, you are ready. Now let me tell you something. Look, you don't really have a family, right? Okay. But the lady in the audio said that even your mother knows her. To where you maame and your own. You hired people to go and pay a bride price. And the bride price is one for Sikanye. You're such a wicked man. Do you know why you still want the marriage? But you still want the marriage? So that you keep sucking her dry. You took your wife's car and went to sell it. You know you are a thief. Walk on for now only. But we never go as well them. We go Achimota Forest. I go share Bema. And now, when they be adamfo, and I must start to say more chimpana. And I want to die. And when you and a winning skentino, penny go as intino, Uko Pesica, and now the man, no the cordial list. Now some Pesica no the tutor new man or list. Now man is can obey your 1 day, obey your engagement. Send a penny go as count because on one because on one be man no we as you say, on one be man waka. You say, Wako school. Oh, but there's no school nyansa and so fie nyansa. Oba wodo be ma seden, edu time oba ye ho ade a, mo no ante na nim fifiri no nya ho ade. Obua be ma na ye ho ade a, o mu da. Okore na mekecho. So obua be ma ye ho ade a, o mu da. Be ma na so ti na nim fifiri sei. Wo dia be hwo. Ye wa ade bi ho a, ye moa be ma na nye. Ba kunu maka kire wo. So oni nipa no wo ho. Now, or yet, I said yes, I'm watching one day. Now, Buana, it's fine. But you don't assume the role of a man in the marriage. A lot of women, you have assumed the role of men in the marriage. The assessor Beman or Yano, now watching Namoye. Now, Beman are relaxing. How How can you use your money to pay the bride price of yourself? You married yourself. You were just there. You just get up and run and rush into marriage. Then they destroy your destiny. A lot of people. The devil knows how, so he will use marriage to trap your destiny and destroy it. And sometimes you make mistakes and come out of them, and you go back and repeat those mistakes again. Somebody watching me right now, why a mistake back? God has delivered you. You are still doing this another mistake. Kwasi ebi anoma kofa no nwa ware no ti bon koso bia we ne ho fa hemfa na Osofo a ye ware no a owa anointing na they just believe in my ministry and 50 series ministry and 20 series ministry. Kopa jumaye kona kopa jumaye wo je wo sake obi ba dry e de sidan e de amoba afofo ya me bi tua oka so ni ma me ka cho. A lot of people remember people move boom and you think said edamoni mu chen e man bi agimi enti no na mo so di so. What do you want?
I want him out of my life. And that remarrying I'm even talking about, I'm not even interested again.
In your shameful moment, what do you have? What do you want?
She has decided, so whatever she wants. I've also decided to pack out if that's what she wants.
Have you ever loved her? Be honest. Be honest. Be honest. Be honest.
Maybe.
Maybe. Good night.